IUPUI is an urban public research university. At this time, it serves 30,000 students, 22,000 undergraduates, and about 8,000 graduate and professional students. It is a very, very comprehensive school. In addition to the basic core schools like liberal arts and sciences, there are a whole group of professional schools.
Since we are talking about the principles of undergraduate learning, why don't we talk a little bit first about different cultures, different values, different standards.
The passage of the principles of undergraduate learning in 1998, very important for the IUPUI campus, because it's the first time really that our students were given a chance to see what the underpinning of their curriculum was and what the goals were of an education at IUPUI.
What does it mean to get an education at IUPUI? These 6 principles include core communication and quantitative reasoning skills, critical thinking, integration and application of knowledge, intellectual depth, breadth, and adaptiveness, understanding society and culture, and values and ethics. Now you may be thinking those are not in themselves principles, and they're not. They're ways of knowing, they're intellectual skills. What makes them principles at IUPUI is that they are intended to permeate the undergraduate curriculum.
Wow. Basing our curriculum on principles is a unique form of bringing a huge campus with many professional schools and a common core at the liberal arts and sciences level. I think bringing them together around a principled curriculum is a unique and really praiseworthy endeavor on the part of the faculty at IUPUI.
My background is in secondary education, and one thing that I learned in my training to become a teacher prior to earning my doctorate was the importance of having established goals and the process for students. And so to me, to see that when I walk through UC, that the principles are clearly marked, the students are seeing it daily as they go up and down the hallways, and they're getting in their classrooms, to me it made a lot of sense.
We teach students about critical thinking skills in our co-curricular activities. We teach students about values and ethics in a variety of ways. Our Democracy Plaza does a really good job of that, taking social issues that impact students in the community and helping them decide what is right and what is wrong. And again, that's taking classroom learning and expanding on that outside of the classroom.
Due to a recent study, there's over 15,000 people that are homeless in our city every year. And there's only a lodging of 6,581.
These principles of undergraduate learning are indeed what employers and potential graduate committees are looking for. So when I tell those to my students, it helps them to understand that these principles are not just some sort of wishy-washy underlying concepts that we talk about at IUPUI. They're really the things that will prepare them basically for their lives.
And knowing that each university faculty, student, and administrators follow those gives you an idea of who you're dealing with. So when we bring someone into Delphi, we know that they've already had some principles or standards that they're living by, so it makes it a lot easier for us to bring them into the corporation and get them ingrained. Delphi and IUPUI are partnering #1 on safety. So this simulator is here at IUPUI so we can start studying and understanding the effects and what people do in a vehicle. When you look at those 6 principles, they talk about the ability to analyze, they talk about being able to gather data, they talk about synthesizing data, they talk about communicating those things. So you need those, you need students, you need faculty that are able to do those things when we start doing our experiments with the simulator.
The principles of undergraduate learning, I feel, really set IUPUI apart because I feel that they not only add to the education by giving us a piece of paper, but it shows that IUPUI cares about their students because they took the time not only to develop these ideas, but to make sure that they're implemented in every classroom and on every syllabi to make sure that their students are getting something more than just a piece of paper.